welcome back. As I mentioned, we have May Roberts here with the Florence Sylvester Senior Center and Dr. Dun Trin. Well, hi.
Good to see you.
Welcome to the studio, both of you. And May, I hear you are on your own this time, meaning you don't have Steve here, so you're on your own. Are you feeling okay?
I'm okay. He's not here to hold my hand.
I'm sure you'll be just fine. You know what you're talking about. And Dr. Trin, you're here because we're going to talk about the flu shots and why it's important.
Yes.
And there's also some event that's coming up that'll help highlight that. So we'll come right back to you.
Definitely.
May, let's start with you. So, you've been with the Florence Sylvester Senior Center for a little while now. How is it going?
It is going fantastic. We are super excited to be seeing a little bit of change with the Delta variant and looking forward to opening ASAP.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I'm sure your phone's ringing. Are you guys open yet? Are you open yet? Because you had activities all the time.
We were so busy. It has been a real change for everyone that has been working there for a while and also the community.
Right. Okay. Well, so you've got, let's just talk about your fundraiser that's coming up. You've got a pancake breakfast and cars fundraiser. Now that's coming up here not too long from now, about a few weeks from now. So tell me about it.
So we are trying to do an event that's outside that the whole community can participate in. It's our pancake breakfast fundraiser, car show, and raffle. And there's also going to be some opportunities for some photo ops with cool cars or harvest backgrounds.
Okay.
So we partnered with a few different organizations. We've got the National Charity League. They're coming to help us with the pancake breakfast.
Those girls are great. I love the National Charity. Good
They have been
organization.
amazing.
They are great. Good. Okay.
And then we have our Pacific Coast Corvettes are going to be there, as well as the Orange County Mustang Club.
Oh.
So we're really excited about that, and hopefully get some pictures with the cars. And then we have some fantastic raffle prizes too.
Oh, I love that. So now you did have a raffle. So how many raffle prizes do you think you'll have? You don't know
I think
yet?
we have at this point 12 confirmed.
Oh, that's great.
And it's a wide range. It's everything from Polly's Pies to Ducks tickets to Starbucks. So lots of fun things. And it's on October 30th.
Nice.
From 8:30 to 11 a.m.
Now, when you say it's a fundraiser, where do those funds go to?
All of the funds will go to AgeWell, and that's an interesting question because a lot of people don't know how AgeWell and Florence Sylvester interact. So AgeWell is a nonprofit. There are 9 locations, but Florence Sylvester Senior Center is our flagship, if you will.
Oh.
So we're the only ones that are completely owned and operated by AgeWell.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the rest were just hosted by the cities that we're in.
Oh, I see.
So it goes toward our transportation department. We have a very robust case management department that's caseworkers and social workers that, really, they're the people that if we can't help a senior or their family, we find someone who can.
Okay.
So they're the bridge between the two.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, that sounds like an amazing, anytime you say pancakes, I mean, you're going to definitely be there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Some other couple things you guys are starting to do. Tell me about some legal advice that you're starting to do.
So even though we are not currently open to the public, we are trying to do a slow open in November.
Okay.
One of those activities will include consults one-on-one with attorneys, and we used to do that.
Okay.
And a lot of people really found that helpful.
All right.
We're also trying to partner with a group called Mighty Health to do some physical activity. Some will be in person. People will also be able to Zoom in. Just to kind of see what the response will be from the community.
Great.
So just a couple activities like that. We're trying to do a slow open in November.
Yeah, you have to think a little bit out the box because when people come back and Dr. Trin, I'm sure you're seeing patients that are hesitant, they're hesitant to get back in there because, they've gotten their vaccine, but they still hear that you can carry it and give it to other people. And so there's a lot of stuff out there. So are you experiencing that? People are just hesitant?
There are some that are hesitant, and there are some that are like dying to come back.
Yeah.
Because they miss that social interaction. They miss that connection,
Right.
person to person.
Right.
So I'm already back lecturing at multiple senior centers.
okay, good.
And it's a soft open, just kind of like, the Florence Sylvester will be a soft open.
Okay.
But there are folks coming back.
Okay, good, good. I just,
definitely.
I talked to so many different people and residents here too who really, like you said, it's kind of a 50-50. You've got some are like, well, we're still not doing things, and the others are like gung-ho, like you said.
Right.
So you've got an event coming up, well, both of you, of course, but Dr. Trin, tell me about the flu clinic that's coming up.
Yes, Memorial Care flu clinics. We have a number of flu clinics coming up, and no cost to the community.
Okay.
And we have it up there with Age Well
Okay.
and at the Florence Sylvester Senior Center.
Okay.
Tuesday, right, October 12th, and looking forward to seeing folks there.
Okay,
And
so you'll be there along with the others.
So important to get the flu shot.
Yeah.
More important this year than any other year, including last year.
Okay. Well, obviously, why?
And I'll tell you why. We didn't see the flu last year, right? Nobody saw the flu. And people are like, where's the flu, right?
Right.
It's all COVID, where's the flu? There are a number of reasons we didn't see the flu last year. Number one, we did everything that we did for COVID, right? Masking up, washing your hands, social distancing.
Right.
Everything we did for COVID, we protected ourselves against the flu. But there are two other reasons why we didn't see the flu. Number one, a normal and common way of transmission of the flu is students bring it home from school. Right? Kids are back in school, they catch the flu, they bring it home to mom and dad, they bring it home to the grandparents and their siblings. There was no school last year.
Oh, that's right.
Everyone was home. Right? Kids were studying on Zoom online. There was no school, so there's no transmission.
Wow.
Number two, second reason, is we did not travel last year.
Oh, that's true too.
Everyone was home.
Yep.
Normally, we'll bring the flu with us on a plane, right? When we're hopping a plane flying around.
Yep.
So this year, kids are in school,
Yeah.
and we're back on the planes, we're traveling.
Right.
So we're going to see the flu this year, and it's going to come back with probably a vengeance.
Well, yes, because like I think maybe you and I had talked, or I talked with another person where you talk about hosts, right? The hosts for viruses. So they're fighting for the host, right? So
Yes.
now that we haven't really been exposed to any of the influenza,
right.
you're right. I can imagine that would come back with a vengeance. So, okay, scary stuff, but nonetheless, get your flu vaccine for sure.
Flu vaccine.
And over 65, are you guys providing the super booster? Do you know if Memorial is doing that?
No, it's the regular flu shot
Okay.
that the county is providing.
Oh, the county's providing.
Yes.
Okay, good, because I know that there is another type of one. But they could always, if they don't go to the clinic, they could ask their doctor for that particular one and they could get
That's
that, right?
correct.
Okay.
That's
all right.
correct.
Okay.
So very important because this winter is going to be kind of confusing when you got the flu and you got COVID at the same time, and nobody's going to know who's got what when they start getting sick.
Exactly.
So super important to get your flu shot and the booster.
Okay.
If you're a candidate for the booster.
For the COVID.
For the COVID.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Super important.
Okay, great. One last thing. You guys are going to be on Facebook. Or maybe you have been and now you're just promoting it. Because I noticed you have that in here.
That's right. So we have been, but we haven't really utilized it a lot.
Okay.
And I just want to add to the flu clinic, it is drive-through.
Oh.
It is free, and it's from 1 to 3 until we run out.
Okay, that's
so
awesome.
if you get there at 2:45, I don't know, it might not happen.
Okay.
But we are trying to get everyone to follow us on Facebook. And we also have something called a friends list. And that's where you call up, you give us your email, and you'll get our newsletter and our calendar in your email box. So we're trying
okay.
to switch over to digital. And just kind of as a teaser, I just found out on the way here today that we will do a soft opening with our congregate lunches in December.
Oh, good.
We thought it was going to be next year. So if you follow us on Facebook at Florence Sylvester Senior Center, you'll be able to keep up when exactly that's going to happen.
Oh, that's great.
So,
well,
teaser.
wonderful. I like that though. You got, like you said, you got to be available. You got to be thinking outside the box. And how else would you be reaching people? A lot of people here have Facebook accounts, so I hope you get lots more people to follow
Thank you.
Well, thank you both for being here. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Lisa.
Awesome.
All right. And don't forget that the drive-through flu clinic is coming up on October 12th. And if you want more information, you could always go to the Florence Sylvester Senior Center website. And we'll be right back.